Hi, my name is Julio Petersen III, and I'll be telling you the story of Broo Nansi and the tar baby. I hope you enjoy. Long ago, there was two brothers, one named Broo Nansi and the next one named Broo. Now, Broo decided he ain't talking to Broo Nansi no more because Broo Nansi is a good-for-nothing fella. You see, Broo Nansi had a whole heap of children, but all them children was maga. Broo had children too, but they was healthy and fat. Broo Nansi noticed that Broo children was fat. So he said to himself, you know what? I need to find out where Broo getting all his food from. So he come up with a plan to send his children them to find out. So he called the boy. He said, hey boy, come here to me. The boy said, yes, daddy. Run up to your uncle's house and I want you to ask him for a piece of wood to light a fire to cook some food. So the boy said, yes, daddy. So the boy ran up to his uncle's house. Uncle Tukuma. My father said if you have a piece of wood so we could light a fire to cook some food. Brother Tukuma gave him the piece of wood, but he watched the boy. And he noticed the boy, them bone, them sticking out his body. He said, hey boy, go look in that pot and take out some carrot to fill out your bone there, man. So the boy did just that. He went in the pot and he get some carrot. So the boy reached back home and he gave his father the piece of wood. But remember what I tell you, Broo Nansi is a good-for-nothing fella. As the boy sat down to eat and put the carrot in his mouth, Broo Nansi dragged it out his mouth and in his belly it went. But he still wanted more. So he come up with a next plan. He called his next son. He said, hey boy, come to me. The boy come. He said, yes, daddy. He said, run up to your uncle Tukuma and ask him for a match to light the wood to start the fire to cook some food. Yes, daddy, the boy said. So he ran up to his uncle. He said, Uncle Tukuma. My father said if you have a match to light the wood to start the fire to cook some food. Uncle Tukuma said, yes, man, here you go. But as he watched close, he said the boy collarbone them sticking out. He said, hey boy, go reach into that pot and take out a whole cabbage to fill out your collarbone, some man. And the boy did just that. Now, as the boy was going home, he remembered what happened to his older brother with the carrots. So when he was back in the corner, he decided to sit down right there and eat the cabbage. But remember what I tell you, Broo Nansi was a what? A good-for-nothing fella. So as the boy put in the cabbage down in his mouth, and then he dragged it out his hand, and down in the belly it went. But Broo Nansi still wanted more food. So Broo Nansi come up with our next plan. He said, you know what? Forget about that. I'm going to ask my brother myself where he get all this food from. So he went up to Broo's house. He said, Broo, I's man who got a whole heap of children. You can't tell me where to get some food from? Broo watch him. He said, you know what? After all, you is my brother, so I'm going to help you out. Here's what I need you to do. Before the sunrise and the cock crow, I need you to meet me here with a small paper bag. Okay? But you have to promise me one thing, Broo Nansi. You're going to do what I tell you to do. Broo Nansi said, all right, yes, man, I understand. As for the morning come now, Broo Nansi look in the closet and he pull out a clean, stiff, starched down shirt, man. Looking clean as ever. And he take out a match and he light a little bush in the clearing to make it look like the sun had come up. Then, in his loudest voice as ever, he said, Cuckoo! My son, Broo had just laid on his head. He get up and he rub his eye and he look out the window and he see what looked like the sun coming up. Then he look out the next direction and he see Broo Nansi in the clearing with a long paper bag as long as Point Udall to Fort Frederick. He said, Broo Nansi, where you going with this long paper bag? Me tell you to just bring a small one? Broo Nansi said, yes, I know, but this is all I have, brother. So Broo Takuma said, all right, man, let we go. So Broo Nansi and Broo Takuma went up and down and up and down and up and down the hill until they reached to King Plantation Garden. King Plantation Garden had all the fruits and vegetables you could think of. They had okra, they had tanya, they had mango, they had tomato, they had banana, they had eggplant. You name it, they had it as far as the eye could see. My son and Broo Nansi eyed them open up so. But before they could go, Broo Takuma stopped him. He said, Broo Nansi, you promised me you're going to do exactly what I tell you to do, right? Broo Nansi said, yes, man, I promise. He said, Broo Nansi, what I say is time to go, drop what you're doing, and let we go. Broo Nansi said, all right, man, I hear you, all right. And so they went digging around, and they started filling up the bag full of all the fruits and vegetables. When the bag was about a quarter full, Broo Takuma said, Broo Nansi, let we go, it's time to go. Broo Nansi keep going. He said, Broo Nansi, let we go. Broo Nansi said, but me ain't ready yet. Broo Takuma said, Broo Nansi, let we go now. He said, all right, man, all right. And they took off. But remember what I tell you? Broo Nansi was a good-for-nothing fella. So the night after that, Broo Nansi went back digging around King Plantation Garden. And the next night after that, he went digging around King Plantation Garden. And guess what? The next night after that, he went digging around King Plantation Garden. Then, the king's man them come out and they noticed that the fruits and vegetables them disappearing. So in them days now, the king's men did not play. So they said, all right, we gonna set a little trap for this man. So they decided to build a tar baby. A tar baby is like a scarecrow back in them days. It was full up of tar and dry leaf and dry bush. And if you touch it, you would stick to it. So they put the tar baby right in the middle of King Plantation Garden. So that night now, Broo Nansi come like he always did. But this time, he see the tar baby. He said, good night, sir. Tar baby can't answer. He got no mouth. So Broo Nansi said, maybe he ain't hear me. Good night, sir. Good night. Tar baby still ain't answer. So Nansi get vexed. He said, there's something wrong with you. You can't hear a man talking to you. Good night, sir. Tar baby still ain't answer. So Broo Nansi said, you know what? Since you ain't got no manners and you want to answer me, I got something for you. What up? With his right hand. And he hand stick in tar baby. Broo Nansi said, my son, you hold a man hand? Well, here come a next hand. What up? And he left hand stick. He said, my son, you holding a man left hand too? Well, here come my next one. What up? And he foot stick now. He said, what? My son, you holding a man foot? What? And he next foot stick. He said, what? You strong man. Well, here come a head. What up? And he head stick too. And it's just so the king's men find Broo Nansi. Remember what I tell you? In them days, the king's men don't play. So they decide to hang Broo Nansi up in Hangman's tree. But Takuma come and he look up and see brother. He said, oh gosh, man, Nansi, what is you do now? That's my brother, man, I got to help you. So Broo Takuma climbed in the trunk of the tree. And he look up, he said, Broo Nansi, you're going to hear something. You better know what to do, all right? Broo Nansi looked down and he said, all right, brother, I gonna know what to do. I gonna know what to do. So just as the king's men them getting ready to pull the noose around Broo Nansi's neck, you hear out of nowhere, if you kill Broo Nansi, oh, if you kill Broo Nansi, oh, rain no fall, sun no shine, if you kill Broo Nansi, oh. Broo Nansi said, My son, are you hear that? God talking. Are you hear God talking, my son? I better listen. So Kingsman them listen. And they hear it again. If you kill Broo Nansi, oh, if you kill Broo Nansi, oh, rain don't fall, sun no shine, if you kill Broo Nansi, oh. And the Kingsman them hear that. And they get frightened one time. And they take off and run away. And with that, Broo Nansi take off the noose off his neck. And he run away too. And from that day forth, you hear the people them say, you will never find spider up in no tree. The wheel bend and the story end. If you kill Broo Nansi, oh, if you kill Broo Nansi, oh, rain no fall, sun no shine, if you kill Broo Nansi, oh.